Cast with me, Steve Fernandez, and our co-host James Rhodes Mason, and we have a
That's me.
special guest came out of nowhere, Carson King, the middleweight champion of Vermont. We're gonna
The
be going over
steel cable.
we're gonna be going over a couple things in a little bit, how good Carson did, and his wins, his career so far, how everything's been going, where does he pull. So, introduce yourself, Carson. Let's start with that.
Tell the people.
Yeah, I'm Carson King. I pull with Bill and Garrett, that group, the Vermont Power Group.
Wait, Bill
Obviously
who?
based out of
Give
Bill
the full
Sinks.
name. Let the people know.
Marathon Man, Bill Sinks. Yeah.
Ooh, the
Um,
legend of Vermont, dude.
Yeah,
true. It's true.
beast.
But yeah,
So Bill Sinks, and your brother is who?
Colin King.
Colin King. You train with your brother?
Yep. Yeah, all those guys in Vermont Power.
Gotcha. Nice. How long have you been training for? How long have you been doing this for?
I think since 2020. I think so about 5-ish years.
Okay,
So
5, 6-ish years around there.
yeah.
Nice. Um, and I know you just had a couple super matches. I mean, have you been having a lot of super matches lately? How many super matches do you think you've had so far in your career?
In my career, it's been a couple, just with the Shield that happens every 3 months or so. So and in general, outside of that, I've had a couple. I pulled Victor at the Natty Bros, Michael Tatro, couple
Armors
at the
too.
couple at the Christmas party. So yeah.
Any, I would say, good wins that you remember that people would know of?
Well, I think James would want me to say when I've been able to get a win on him, so
You
I
got
put that one in there.
Was that
Carson
right
got
hand?
a
Was that right
winning
hand?
record against me. Wicked.
I mean, I've beaten James right and and left-handed. He actually, I had a super match with him in that round robin for the Shield. Um, but it goes back and forth. So
Dude, that was the
mostly his
original one, dude. I'm
lefties.
wearing the t-shirt.
True, that's true. I was wearing one earlier.
Oh no shit, Vermont Legacy.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. Shout out
Yeah,
to
bro.
Burdock. Burdock is in the chat.
Yeah.
He said, "I almost had you, bro." What is he talking about?
We had a good match for sure today. So
Oh, the match was today.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Dude,
And
Carson pulled at minimum 24 times, not including fouls or elbows or anything.
no shit. I mean, so how many super matches, or did you? How did the super matches go? How did everything go? How did you pull 24 times, or was this like in the tournament, or what happened?
So that's just in the super matches. I pulled the for the heavyweight shield against my brother to start. Unfortunately, I didn't get any wins on him. He's feeling wicked good. So I pulled that. Then there was a little bit of a break while the heavyweight tournament happened, and then I pulled Jamie, and I think it was 5-1 right-handed, and then three. I don't know, James. Do you remember 3-3 left-handed? Maybe
I'm not
4-2.
sure if it was
Came
tied
with
left. I
four.
thought he had more than one on you, right?
No, he just had one.
Just one? Oh.
Yeah. But so, and that format is 6 right, 6 left, and with 2 opponents, that's where we get to the 24 there.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, and then Burdock pulled the same as Carson and then had to defend his lightweight shield against a fresh Philip Austin, and they had a silver bullet match. It was awesome to see.
yeah, they had a great match. That was wicked close.
This is after your match with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And you won every round, or how did it go,
With Jamie or with
Jamie?
with him, I was on right. I was 5-1, and then left-handed. It was either 3-3 or 2-4. So I won the majority, but it was close.
Gotcha.
But that's what makes the shield so different, is because you can suck on the right or suck on the left, but your total points of 6 rounds matter.
It's true.
Nice. And did Jamie win? I mean, I think Jamie was pulling lightweight and middleweight. No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
did he win his lightweight matches?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
seven
There you go.
to 6.
7-6.
Mhm.
Who did he
Against
pull?
Phil Austin.
Philip Austin.
Yeah.
How much were they weighing? How much was Phil weighing?
Oh, I think it's
170.
170.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And what do you suppose? I mean, I thought it was like 54.
0 to 170, 171 to 210, 211 G.
Oh, all right. These are bigger classes.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more of a stack class. Like when people show up, dude, you could have a 15 deep class.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So how long have you been pulling, Carson? I'm saying like with these, with like in the Vermont Shield event, I'd say.
Um, when was the first one for that? I want to say it was 2022. Do you remember, James? 2021, something. It's been a
Yeah,
little bit.
Carson was the original one of the original super matches.
So I
Yeah,
mean, were
before it
you a lightweight
split.
or a middleweight back then, or?
He's always been
Um,
fat.
Back then, yeah, the lightest I've been is like 176. Except for when I first started, then I was like 165. But
Gotcha. And you've been holding the Shield since then?
no, originally the Shield was just like an open weight. And then I pulled Jordan for it at some point. I can't remember when, maybe 2023. Um, and I was able to beat him. And then I pulled my brother, and then he beat me. And then it split into three. And then I was able to challenge Jake Randall for the middleweight one, I think, like a two shields after that, I think. And then I've held it since.
How long has that been now?
Um,
Well,
Must
this
have
is your
been
6th in a row
2024, right?
title defense.
Yeah, it's something like that because I beat Jake, I beat
Ryan.
Patrick, Ryan, Jordan, and
Ryan
Dre, and
in
then
Yeah.
Austin?
yeah, yeah,
No shit. You beat him right hand?
both. Yeah, I think one of them was 3-3, but overall, yeah,
Yeah, I think it was left. It was 3-3.
it was one of them. I can't remember. Actually, no, I think it might have been right.
Oh, I'll have to rewatch it.
Yeah,
Good
Gotcha.
match.
What are you weighing now?
I'm like 210. I got to get down to 198 for the tournaments coming up, but
Nice. Is that you usually pull 198, right?
yeah, I've been heavier for the past like yearish. Sometimes I get down to 198. Sometimes I'm just up in the 220s, but I got to cut back down for sure.
Nice. Where did this go at? I mean, where did this go on the Vermont Shield event?
It's normally just at the Morrisville VFW,
Oh, nice.
and that's yeah.
We support the troops and we support the veterans and we support arm wrestling. Why can't you love it?
Nice. And who were the pullers today at the Vermont Shield? I mean, who's there pulling? Like between lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight. So who's?
Uh, so the lightweight division, I'm trying to think. There's Matt Bush was in there. I think he got first, so he's the number one contender.
Oh yeah.
Middleweight, yeah.
Nice.
Because I think now it's being opened up to not just Vermonters. To hopefully get some more people participating. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's pretty cool. Middleweight had Eric Fisk, Ethan Sherritt, Isaiah, and Isaiah ended up winning. Uh, Part of James's crew.
Shout out to Isaiah Startwell, aka Goldilocks. He's a
Future
So
pretty
Tux.
little man.
so it only used to be Vermont. Now they're opening it up to other states.
Yeah. Now it's open now, and they're hoping to get somebody, whoever, to promote it because I think they're stepping down in after the September event. So
Oh, okay.
So we're looking for anyone that wants to promote arm wrestling in Vermont.
I mean, I'd love to promote it, but I'm not in Vermont.
Guess you just got to drive up, bud.
I mean, I'll do it. I have no problem doing that, but it's more on. I'm not from Vermont. You'd think you guys need a guy from Vermont to do that.
Yeah, that's what's tough. Everyone that really
I
supports
think
arm
Bill
wrestling,
Sinks would be perfect.
maybe we'll have to ask him. Maybe we could get him on the podcast. Imagine that special drop in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think if anybody in Vermont, it'd probably be him.
Oh,
I thought James, you and Patrick wanted to end up doing a card at some point. Maybe not that, but
I was thinking just like 3 super matches with really good photography and a like cool place that normally doesn't
mhm.
happen for arm wrestling. and they have to be matches where the guys don't like each other, or it's just a super. Everyone wants to see that match. Besides
Yeah.
that, I don't want to do promotion, tournaments, and planning. It'd be like, hey, in 6 months we're gonna do this here. Are you down? You say, yep. I'll be all right. That's it.
Mm.
Only 3 super matches? If you're only having 3 super matches, you should definitely have a tournament after.
No. I'm just doing this as far as like, I don't know if I'd call it grudge match or what it would be, but just guys that don't like each other that people want to see who's gonna win, and just really get good shots. I feel like sometimes people shoot matches and it just square to, and I feel like you miss it. Like there's things that are really intimate and like engaging that we don't get to see as fans. Versus like Carson was talked about when you're really ripping on a guy and you're like this and it stops, you see his hand buckle and you see Carson smile a little bit and he starts to surge because there's blood in the water. I feel like we don't get to see the reaction.
Mm.
Oh, what the fuck? I like it. Go back. Yeah. Hey, Steve.
See, now I'm going back. Now I'm just.
Do
But yeah.
it.
So congratulations, Carson, on your win, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, a couple of wins. Did you left and right?
Uh, yeah, it's just counted as a whole. I couldn't enter in the tournament or anything. That's what I did last time. Because if you're currently either defending or just pulled in it, I think the rule is you can't pull in that division again. So
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
Because if you won the whole thing, you know what I mean? Give another guy a chance. Because sometimes it's not who's the best guy. It's Styles. And really, I think that really means a lot.
That makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
Hey, me and Carson were talking about how bad Bill thinks he's gonna murder Rob.
Um. So, look. First, we're gonna see what happens with Marab and Vlad.
Oh,
Vlad,
so it might change now.
Vlad just had a ridiculous showing up against Paul Passmore. And I know Paul pulled a few people, but Paul can still pull a few people and still be pretty decent. Um, we're gonna see what happens with Marab and Vlad. See if Marab hits a wall. And I mean, they're all in that area of greatness. We've seen the match with Vlad and Bill. I mean, Vlad was winning 2-0, and Bill came back 3-2.
Like he was running a marathon or some shit. It was crazy.
But that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I think this is where Marab's. I think Marab's actually his endurance and stamina is going to be tested on April 18th, and then we'll see what happens with Marab and Bill. You know, different pullers make different matches. So depending on, Vlad's a hook puller. Can he top roll? Yes. Rob's a top roller. I mean, so we're going to see who gets there first. I mean, I know Vlad likes to hold. So I don't think it's a good idea to hold Marab. Marab hits so hard and so quick, so fast. Um, and I think Bill and him are going to be a little bit different because they're both top rollers, and Bill's got a ridiculous hand.
I was gonna say, I don't think Rob's gonna favor that at all. Bill's taller. He really engages side pressure right from the start with his top roll, and his hand's so big. Rob, I think, is just going to go under him, and if he can't get into deep press and Bill comes around, I think it's over.
I mean, we'll see what happens. Marab is so fast, dude, and he hits so hard. So
And Bill's just so good. That's what you're forgetting.
Bill is good, and that's why it's going to go till 7. You know what I mean? So we're going to see.
Yeah, you're doing Bill favors. I love it.
Well, I want to see what this is going to be a championship match at 198, so it's going to go till 7.
I love best of seven. But the more matches, I think it shows the better arm wrestling.
You know, so
Anyone can be strong for a couple rounds.
yeah, and We'll see what happens. I mean, at 198, I think Bill's one of the best pullers out there, hands down. Same thing with Marab. I mean, he's a world champion in Georgia, so at that weight, so he's a beast, dude. I think it's gonna be a great match. I can't wait for Marab and Vlad. After I seen, and I knew what Vlad had, but it just after seeing that match with Vlad, I mean, it's just Marab's so good too. So it's gonna be a puller versus top roll. So I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait. It's gonna be such a good match. It's gonna be the main match on April 18th. So I can't wait for that.
What do you think, Carson? You think you beat Marab or Bill Sinks?
Do I think Bill will win?
No. Who do you think you could beat either of them?
No, I'm not as confident as you are, James. No, but I've pulled Bill just in practice, and he feels wicked good. So
I was gonna say, what a better question is Carson gets to train with the Marathon Man almost every week on Wednesdays. What's it like?
yep. I mean, it's a good practice. We got some newer guys there, and then obviously you have the Tuppers are there too.
3D,
Uh, huh?
3D. That's what Pat calls them. 3D here.
Does he get tired, Carson?
um, no, not really. I don't think unless my brother's there, I think a lot of the time he's just so much farther above, like the strength gap even, um, that he doesn't really get very tired. Mostly right-handed, of course, but
I don't think Steve's got anyone in his promotion that beats Colin in the superweights.
Huh?
well,
Yeah,
What?
I always, I
right-handed.
believe in Colin, but
Right-handed at superweight? Yeah.
Yeah, who do you got? Give me a competitor. I'll say yes or no.
And it doesn't even have to be a heavyweight. It could be at 220.
Give me a 220 guy that you think wins. I dare you.
Tough.
I'd like to see it. If Colin gets to pull him at 290 and doesn't have to adjust weight, I would like to see it.
And that's a
Colin
220.
just
And that's a 220 guy.
Yeah, but
Colin
you
just
just
needs to
pulled out like the top 220 guy in top 10. I think Colin's ranked. Is he ranked? Yeah, so you just
where
get an
like
unranked guy that's super good. But yeah, give me a
Colin
heavyweight guy.
Colin will be really competitive once he
A
gets down
heavyweight
to
guy? I'll
cuts
even give
weight.
you a 230 guy that'll beat him.
Give me one. I'll tell you yes or no.
Paul Cruz.
Right-handed, no. Colin beat him.
Right-handed Paul Cruz would demolish him.
Colin beat him.
I'll put money on it.
Bigfoot beat Paul Cruz. And Colin.
Beat Paul Cruz what? Left-handed, not right-handed.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Colin still win.
No.
Give me another one. Give me another one. I'm having so much
I'll
fun.
line them up for you. What do you mean?
Line them up, and Colin will take them down, dude. And then I'll do it with Carson. Give me some 198 guys,
Left or right?
whichever you want to.
Right-handed. Right-handed.
Right-handed? I mean, there's a lot of guys out there right-handed that would run right through them.
198. Give me a couple.
198?
Yeah.
What's his name? From
You
Canada.
can't remember his name. Hey, Zeus.
No. Wow. Oh, what are you talking about? You're talking about
Jesus.
the Canadian Jesus?
Is that who you're
I
talking
don't know,
about?
man. I really don't know. He's really good, so I really don't know.
I'm telling you, as far as technical goes, and at the 198s, get Carson out of that 210, 220 where he did.
I mean,
Carson,
he's a
I think.
heavyweight, though. He's a heavyweight, so it's not like, I mean,
Who? Jesus?
no. Fucking
Colin, I
Colin.
still think.
Oh,
Colin.
no. Sorry.
He
I went
started
back.
talking about
went
me,
to
I
Carson
guess.
real quick. But
Oh, you talking about Carson at 198?
yeah, you got nobody.
You know what, James? I would have to disagree with you there, unfortunately. But
Carson, who are you worried about 198s? You know what I've been wanting to say? I think Carson beats Miguel Fernandez right-handed.
What the fuck are you smoking, bro?
Pay me.
I appreciate the praise here, James, but I think
What
we
are you
should come down
smoking,
from
dude?
whatever planet
What are you
you're on.
smoking?
Carson, you beat
How much
me. I
money do
beat
you wanna-
Miguel.
How much
It's
money
the
do you
only
want
way
to
it
bet?
works.
How much money do you want to bet that Miguel runs through Carson? I hate to say it.
I think Carson top rolls him.
No way.
Fortunately, I'll have to disagree with you there, James. Just on
Gus Bananas will
his and
just
Bill's match,
fucking
even.
side pressure. Don't get me wrong. I think he might be able to take his hand a little bit, and then Miguel will go full side pressure on him, and then that's it. That'll be game over.
I appreciate it, James, but I gotta build myself up there. So
Yeah,
just go right for some of the
What are you
best
talking
ones.
about,
I
dude?
mean,
You're being silly.
you're gonna get me into trouble here, James.
yeah.
Nah, dude. Trouble found you. And you're here to deal with it.
See, I got a match in my head that I think would be good against him. I just don't want to say it.
Yeah, we can't give it away. But I'll tell you what, when Papa Bear right here comes back in like July at 198, you ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody got me. Give me a name, Steve. I'll give you the hypothetical version of what happens.
Of what?
Any person you think at 198 that you got. Who do you got, bro?
For
I won't
Carson or
pull
you?
Bill.
I think
No,
for
you
him,
said,
he's saying no.
yeah, I'm ready to start tearing people down. I'll tear them brick by brick. Hop on the pod and listen.
198, dude?
Yeah, right-handed, or we don't even have to go left. There ain't nobody around on the left hand.
Jesus, Canadian Jesus.
Wouldn't that be fun? I hope me and him could still be friends after, but I would love to do it because he's so technical
He's a
and
very
he's strong. I'm just
ridiculously good football.
funny and technical. Love that match. I don't want to say anything mean though. I like Jesus. I'm like Canadian. We can't disappoint him.
I got a match for Carson I think would be really good.
Ooh yeah. Wait. Trade stamp it right now. Say I'm copywriting this.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
If
I'll
you do
just
the match,
somebody wants to put it together, then everybody knows where they got it from. But I think Peter Brenner and Carson would be actually pretty good.
Peter Brenner. Ooh, I think Carson could break
Yeah.
Peter Brenner.
Well,
Because Peter Brenner's going to give his hand, and that's what Carson wants. As long as Carson doesn't let him get to a press.
So I
think it'd be a good match.
I think Carson has a lot of back pressure, and he's got a really good hand to see he's going to be able to take Peter's hand. Peter's going to go for that flop press, what he usually does, and it's going to be pretty much Carson cracking his hand back, and then Peter going full side pressure and press as much as he can to pin him. I think it'd be a great match.
I think Carson's going to grab
he
that
just
Peter
pulled
and not
somebody,
let go.
didn't he? Pretty recently.
Peter?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Or Jesus. I keep calling Jesus Jesus to be respectful, but he's not Mexican.
He's Canadian Jesus.
Yeah. I'm going to start calling that one.
You just pulled the Canadian Jesus, and I mean, I feel like he was on a different level. Canadian Jesus was just holding Peter, and I mean, Peter was doing as much as he could. It's just that Canadian Jesus had a ridiculously good hand. I mean, he was very, very, really good. I mean, they give him a lot of respect, a lot of props. I mean, but I mean, he pulls with Devin. He pulls with Devin Larry, man. He practices with the guy. He goes back and forth with him. So,
You think he beats him? I think he beats him.
Devin?
Yeah, dude.
No.
I think two hands. I don't think Devin beats him. You think Devin's that good? That's the real question. I think Devin's amazing, world level. Just hard for me to swallow that a guy at the top level at the 198 can't beat you both arms. Hot topic. I'm going to roll with it.
What do you mean? Devin would beat Jesus, Canadian Jesus.
Jesus. Both arms. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's two-arming it.
He should.
He should?
He should be able to beat him. I mean, if Jesus is two-arming Devin, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be.
You still think so?
I mean, yeah.
Damn, dude, I got to go pull Devin. Carson, you pulled Devin Moret, and you got some pins on him. You got any advice?
I did not get any pins on him, but thank you, James, for fabricating that. No, I pulled him, and he's way bigger in person.
He's a lot bigger in person.
And I don't think anybody there could move him. And there was Bill was there, Big John, and Colin, some other people. And he was wicked strong. So it's too bad you missed out on it, James.
You better?
We should have
2
let
weeks
you know.
prior. I'm like, we should go pull Devin and have everyone in Vermont just like try to give him a match. Like, you know what I mean? Just a burnout thing. And everyone's like, that's so stupid. These motherfuckers 2 weeks later are pulling a Devin, and I'm crying at home watching it on Facebook. I'm like, I just wanted to pull.
Crystal Mallett. What's up, Crystal? Ben Cellini left 198. Who wants it?
Who's Ben Salini? I don't even know who that is. Is he any good? Sorry, I don't even know who that is. Tell him to get good, and I'll acknowledge him. This guy's probably a world champion.
Could be.
You know what my new favorite thing is? I call it doing the Frank Hurst. Who's that? Who? Bro, if I ever meet John Brezang and you're like, dude, it's John, I'm like, who? Who's John? Who? I ain't never heard of you.
Who's this Johnny you speak of?
Hey, do you guys ever watch the Rocky movie?
Like the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I think everybody in the whole fucking world seen one.
What'd you like about that movie? Was it the music? What was it?
What do you mean everything about it? What do you mean? What are you talking about? It was a great movie. What didn't you like?
I just didn't know if you're like the fight sucked, but I like the lisp.
The what?
The lisp. He's like, Adrian. Just because I can't talk right doesn't mean I can't fucking fight.
Who's like half retarded? What do you mean?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. But like, we all got behind it, and it showed that he wasn't on the spectrum completely because he was pulling puss at an animal shop. He's a dog. He should have got put in the kennel in the beginning of the movie.
You are so fucking stupid. Did you say pulling puss at an animal shop? You fucking retarded fuck.
Bro, I was watching Kill Tony. I don't know if people watch that.
Oh, dude, I watched that. It's so
This Hispanic guy comes on from Miami and he goes, Tony goes, "Are you having sex? Are you getting down with it?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm laying puss." And I've never heard that term, laying puss. And it made me think, I don't think he's talking about the right thing, or I think he's fibbing. I don't think that's a true statement.
Laying puss. I think he's laying puss. But what was I gonna say?
Yeah, sorry about that tangent.
We're not live. I guess I don't know why, but I got kicked out of Facebook Live, so I can't Facebook Live.
That's fine. I'll go on Facebook, tell everyone to go live on YouTube's.
Yeah. So if everyone is here on YouTube, we're gonna be on YouTube for the next few weeks until they unmonetize you? Or they completely kick you off? I have no idea what it is, but
Yeah, what'd you do?
oh yeah.
Why'd you do it?
But
Who did it?
Be on YouTube. Next Friday, same thing. Apologize, we were in here yesterday. I was not feeling good, terrible headache. So now we're here, and we're going to be talking about a little bit more on.
Oh yeah, I want to know Carson's input on like Wade Roberts versus the Eagle Wade Roberts versus the Hawks, Mike Hawks.
Left-handed?
Yeah.
That's a left-hand match.
222 because they're both fat.
I don't know. Michael Hawks right, Michael Hawks? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know him too well. I think I've only been at one event, and I was like one of the early Addisons that he was there as well. Obviously, I know Wade. And Wade was feeling good the last time I pulled him, even though he had pulled a whole class beforehand. He was still feeling wicked good. Trying to think. Have Wade and Aiden pulled or no?
Yes. Aiden beat Wade.
Okay.
3-2, right?
I think so.
And then Michael and Aiden, didn't they just pull, or was that not? Was that left-handed?
Aiden.
Right-handed.
Yeah, and then
right-handed.
Aiden and Michael beat. Aiden beat Mike left-handed at Battle of the Tri-State.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go with Wade just because I know him and I don't know too much about Michael. I mean, I've seen him pull a couple times, but I just like Wade. He's a nice guy. But I mean, it's going hook for hook, got to be right. So
Yeah, that's what I think. It's going to go inside. I think it's going to go into hook. I think it's going to be an absolute great hook war. So
yeah,
and
that's a good one.
Wade did beat Michael Hawks at the New York State Championships. I think they went back and forth, but Wade beat him.
Yeah,
this was like
that's at 220.
A couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Hey Carson, do you know what your coach's email is?
Bill? No. I have his phone number, not his email though.
Yeah, I sent him the link on his phone number.
Oh yeah.
On his phone number.
Said he wants me to email him.
So
Well, he might be on a computer.
let's talk about the next match. David Nicobots versus Chris Michaels.
Ooh, right-handed?
This is going to be left-handed.
Ooh, more interesting.
Yes. What do you think of that, Carson?
Yeah, I mean, I just got to back Chris the majority of the time. Just super technical. I mean,
Just,
when I've pulled with
just so you
him,
know, David just beat Chris twice in a tournament.
this
Carson,
is
just so you
right-handed.
know, Chris had a
Uh,
super match the same day.
Okay. Uh,
So this
I
is a
don't know.
practice pull champ.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Who did he pull that day? No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Oh wait, no. I think you're right. I think he had Wars Garrett.
Shut your face. You don't know what you're talking about.
How'd he
I'm
beat him?
here to
Was it
tell you. I'll
inside?
bet. Who wants to do like a $500 bet?
I'm here.
Anyone watching? I'll do $500 on Chris Michaels versus David.
I'm here to tell you that you're wrong.
Oh, also,
Didn't you lose that bet last time?
no, dude. I actually just won $80 today. So what's up?
Oh, I
Look
did
at
see
the
that. I
man
did see
right
somebody
there.
giving you money. Yeah.
What's going on, Bill? What's going on, bud?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, man.
Hey, Bill.
Looking great, man. Looking good.
Thanks, man. You gotta turn this thing up.
We were just talking about how you're going to smash Marab.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, poor little fella.
Yeah, poor guy. Feel bad for him already. I don't even know him.
I don't even know him.
He's a world
Yo.
champion, Bill. Don't underestimate the guy.
Yeah,
Bro,
I know.
Bill's going to treat him like Rocky treats Adrian.
Bill, you should actually come to the one we're having the Throwback Throwdown April 18th because Marab is pulling Vlad that day.
I heard that. I just heard that today.
Oh man, that's gonna be such a good match.
Yeah, they were just talking
But
about that.
if Bill goes there and pulls in the tournament and beats both of them, now no one's going to care about the super match.
It's not like that because they're
It
not
is like
fresh.
that. If Bill
No, it's
Sinks
not.
learns how to beat you,
They're
it's
not
over.
fresh. They are not fresh, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be pulling. But Bill can pull Vlad, and then he pulls Marab, and then Marab beats Bill. I mean, it's you can never know. They won't be fresh.
How much money are we putting on the Rob versus Bill Sinks match? I'll put some money on that.
I'm not putting any money on any of the matches that I put together. I can tell you that much.
I respect that, but anyone that wants to lose some money, reach out to Bill's publicist. It's me right now, and we'll split it, Bill. I'll front all the money, and I'll give you 20% of your winnings. That's a pretty good deal.
20% of all your winnings.
But I'm fronting the money, so it's basically free money.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, basically.
I gotta do a work though.
So for us to make money, we're gonna bet like 2,000, and you'll come out with $20 or 200.
$200.
Yeah.
That's 10%. $400 is 20%.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You're
Yeah, you had to do the
You're
math.
horrible, James. You're just horrible, man.
No, I was trying to be a good salesman right there. He's like,
Yeah,
20%, yeah. And then he runs the math. He's like, no, that don't add up.
But yeah, let's just keep it by to Rob just beat a couple different guys. Bill just beat. Who was your last win, Bill? Was it against Storm Chelino?
Storm was my last one.
Yeah.
And that was last November, I think. End of November.
Yeah.
So it's been a few months since I tested the waters with anybody other than
Obviously,
training.
you've been training. We see your live streams and stuff. So obviously, we see your training.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Cousins right here. He trains right alongside me a lot of times.
Yep. Do you have a Bill that's? Do you have a match that's coming up, Bills? Before our match in June.
Yes, I do. I have one the 25th of this month with a guy named Matt King out of Florida.
Oh, okay.
That's at the Natty Brothers. And he looks super strong too. Maybe I heard he's been going 4 or 5 years. Maybe I'm not even sure. Something like that.
Gotcha. And what's at what weight?
I don't know. We're saying 210 at the most. No, 209.
Gotcha. Do you prefer, or does it matter to you, of 210, 198?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah, I don't care. I walk around mainly around 202, 205 right in there, so
Gotcha.
I can cut a couple pounds overnight, no problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't. I've pretty much been the same weight a long time.
Gotcha. And what, I mean, do you have your match on the 25th? What are you doing to obviously train and everything else? When do you stop training, or do you even stop training? You give yourself a week or two before, to rest? You do bands? What do you do to get up there?
Mainly just like 10 days basically before the tournament. The tournaments are typically on Friday or Saturday, so I won't, you know, pull that Wednesday with the guys necessarily. If they do, I just won't participate. I'll do some light workouts. That's about it. I tell you, I've had some tournaments that I've went to over the years, and I remember thinking, oh, I haven't trained up in a couple months. And I'm like, I go there and I kill it because I'm so fresh. You know,
Right. I was gonna say that's what happened to me when I went to the MAC tournament. I was like, I didn't really train that much. I only trained with Steve, I think maybe twice in that month.
yeah.
Before that was all blood work. That's, some side pressure, but I didn't really
Hmm.
train with anybody. And I went there
Right.
and I felt so strong, so fresh. I mean, I
Yeah.
felt like I didn't feel any pain anywhere,
Right.
except
It
for,
makes sense. It makes total sense because, like, I know if I'm training really hard, I'm pushing the limits. Always. In my trainings. Aside from the like pulling you, Carson, and that, when I work out, I like go crazy even on my own. But it's like if you give your arm or your body a break, even it's like oh, it's a reset. It's like something about it, and even as I am older, so that makes a huge difference. Is it like because I've been pummeling my arm for 40 years, pretty much, putting that side pressure on my elbow and my arm, and it's just like when it gets a break, it's just it's like I'm a new man again, really.
nice.
So I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but it is nice to go into a match with no like aches and pains. Not that I even have too many aches and pains, but when you feel like none at all, you can hit like no tomorrow. You know what I
Right,
mean? And you
right.
can take a hit and react. Your reactions better. Your hits are better. It's just if you train all the time and then hit a lot of tournaments, that's all well and good. Your incremental like increases are smaller, you know, and sometimes retroactive. Or how do I say, not retroactive, but they're like you can lose momentum in your training and your strength because of it sometimes. So it's hard to say. I've made that mistake too. Like working out the night before a tournament. I did that a few years ago. I mean, quite a few years ago, I should say. And it was like it backfired on me. Like, what am I doing? Working out the day before a tournament just because I felt like it. I wanted to, you know. So
I
Yeah,
think it's how it is, though. Some guys have their own rituals. Some guys say 2 weeks, don't touch a thing. I've seen guys that will train hard right up to the day because, like, well, if I train every day and I know I feel good,
yeah, that's
nothing will be
true.
different than the other day.
That's true. You guys ever remember a name or heard a name called Johnny Walker?
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So I remember Johnny Walker, and one of the things that a friend of mine, when I first got into sport, told me about Johnny Walker, he wouldn't even shake your hand 2 weeks before a tournament because he protected his arm that much. And this is a guy that beat John Brzenk early on, and that when John finally beat Johnny Walker, it was like a milestone, and that's how good this guy was. He was under 200 pounds. I want to say he was even maybe 180 at the time, but I'll never forget somebody telling me, he says, Bill, this guy wouldn't even touch anybody, or shake their hand at 2 weeks before, just because he was so regimented about taking that time off, before. I'll never forget that when they said that to me. Like it resonated for many years later, obviously.
I met Johnny Walker in Florida at one of
Hmm.
the East First West. He's a absolute legend, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
such a great guy. I mean, the size of his hand too, even now, still, I mean,
But you
ridiculous.
got, you got one up on me because I actually never met Johnny Walker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And he was like, he was still in it when I started, but he wasn't. He was on the West Coast, and I was actually in the Midwest when I first started, and I just never when I was up and coming, he was starting to get to that point where he was dialing it back. So we never really actually we never pulled, and of course we never met.
Right.
So, but one guy I would have loved to have had that.
Yeah. Great person. Really,
Mhm.
really nice guy. Really nice guy. But so have you heard anything about this guy Matt King that you're pulling, Bill?
I did watch a video. Lo and behold,
Holy shit, Bill Sinks watched footage on a guy.
I did.
This is
I did.
different. I don't know if I like this.
Hey, I gotta get up with the times, as
I
much as I
think
can.
I think you have to, Bill. I think at these times, now that you have the capability to really look at someone and how they pull and what they're going to do, I think it's
We have
great.
the science.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can literally, I mean, you don't have to guess anymore.
Right.
You know
I,
where he's going to go.
yeah. Yeah. That's true. I did
You know
like
what I
the
mean?
element of surprise because we never knew. Way back when we never knew who was going to show up and what their styles were unless you pulled them before. So so that was what I was used to. I was like, all right, I'm going in this cold turkey, not knowing what this guy can do, other than maybe hearing somebody say, "Oh, this guy's a hooker, or he's an inside puller, or top roller, or whatever." And I'm like, okay, so I need to think about that. But yeah, I did watch a video. So in the video that I watched of him, he won and he beat this. I forgot the guy. I want to say the guy that he beat. It was a good match, and it was actually an East West tournament. And I think he was a Swedish national champion. Maybe I could have that country wrong, but he looked pretty strong. He's about my size. He's a whole
East
lot
versus
younger.
West. Which one was it?
Starts with a V. The guy's name Visuli, I can't even I can't even pronounce it. But that's the match I watched of him. And I think wait, I might have watched one more that he lost to somebody. So and I don't remember who that was necessarily.
Well, really, that's all you want to look at is how did he lose, and
Mhm.
you know,
Right.
pretty much what you.
Or you can look at how somebody wins this big. Don't let them get there. If you know how they're good, just don't let them do that.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah.
saying, James, that's what you did. You looked up Kevin,
Oh,
and
dude, I saw how everyone beat Kevin. I was like, I can do that too. Just got to go outside. Cool. Don't let him go inside. Don't make it a strength match. And then I was like, what else works? I was like, Kevin seems like an emotional guy. Perfect.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
shame on the internet.
it
Look
is
what the
what,
internet made me do.
Yep, look what it did.
yeah.
True.
Close.
Dude,
Yes.
Matt Bush, yeah, placed in the tournament. He's number one contender for the Shield in 0 to 170. Who won the middleweight? Oh,
Oh,
Isaiah Startwell.
yeah.
Isaiah's going to
Yep.
smash Carson in 5 months. I feel so bad for him.
Who?
Isaiah Startwell,
Oh,
Goldilocks,
his buddy.
aka Future Trunks, super stout, wicked specimen of a handsome man.
Yeah, he was feeling
Imagine
wicked
like
good.
Brad Pitt from the movie Troy, but more jacked.
Yeah.
The perfect.
He's a nice guy, that guy. This Isaiah. He seems like he's very, very low key, and yeah, he's definitely trying to figure it out for sure.
Yeah, just natural talent and loves the sport, and he's just learning it, just like we all
Yeah.
do. But I would say Carson's probably got the technical advantage. But as far as Riz on the table, no way, dude.
I didn't know it was a factor, but I'll have to work on that then.
Sometimes, dude, it matters. If a dude can make you blush before a go, that's all it takes.
You're so gay, dude.
Did I tell you? I ever tell you the story? Jason Vale. I'm sure you heard of him.
Yeah.
I might even said the story. I'll never forget it. He and I went back and forth for many years, and then one time he kissed me at a tournament on the side of my cheek. I'm like, I think I ended up beating that man. I don't even remember. I just threw me off. And
Yeah,
I'm sure
dude.
that was his
That's,
intention.
you hear the music in the background? I want to know what love is.
Yeah.
Dude, I think there's special people that do that though. Like they understand the boundary. Like you can't just do it to a stranger. Or were you guys strangers at the
It was
time?
all good. I knew him for years, so.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, what a pimp. Imagine I walk up to Nick Stone, I've never met Nick, and I'm like, hey, big boy, good job out there.
I honestly think Nick would knock you out, bro.
Yeah, Nick does not tolerate my
Gayness.
I don't want to say that because that's a tease to the gay community, and that's not what I'm representing.
Yeah.
But
You
I would
definitely
say
represent that 100%
I'm very pushy with the
with the subject.
nah, not subject.
You box Bill? You box Bill?
What's that?
You box?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. We just
Golden
play around.
Gloves champ right there.
Yeah, my uncle was a Golden Gloves champ. I just love I love the sport. I love watching that too.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you guys watched the Two Guys One Cup episode with me and Pat, we did a great interview with Bill Sinks talking about him coming up in the story. I loved it.
Yeah.
Which one was this? Was this what a couple weeks ago?
Shameless
2 weeks ago?
What's that, James?
I think James froze.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Starlink.
There's the internet, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your Starlink crap is done. It was good for a second, then they're like down.
I saw that. It's to be fair though, I'm downloading Xbox games, watching unsolicited porn on my phone, and my girlfriend's FaceTiming her mom.
Oh my god.
I'm just playing. It's just a black screen.
Hey, let me ask you, Bill, something.
Yeah.
What do you think of the match between? I don't know if you just saw, but well, I don't have to ask you. You've pulled Vlad. What do you think of the match between Marab and Vlad? I know you've never pulled Marab before, but I'm sure you've probably seen him pull before, maybe.
I have a little bit. Well, here's what I think about that. That I think that Vlad is really going to step it up. I think that he's a really nice guy, but I feel like he is on a mission because I'm sure we'll meet up again. I don't know that, and I haven't really talked to him, but I have a sense that he's training because he didn't expect to lose to me, is what I'm suspecting.
Oh no! Just so you know, Bill, and we've talked about this before. He definitely wants that match, so we're definitely going to put that together in the future if you're
Right.
up for it.
Bill
So,
smashed him. Bill took him so hard to the pad. Bill shouldn't give it back to him.
Bill didn't smash him, so
Bill
shut
smashed him, bro.
dude. Vlad
Don't get
was
me
winning.
started right now, dude. I'll lose it.
Shut up.
I'm gonna
Vlad was
bust
winning
all over if you keep
2-0.
arguing.
Vlad was winning 2-0. But
And
Bill,
then Bill did what? Won the next 3 in a row. There's no argument there. That's more
there is
embarrassing
no
than getting
argument.
3-0.
There is no argument. Bill is a phenomenal puller. That's
I fucking had it with you, dude.
But it was a ridiculously close match. Bill, would you
It
say
was.
it wasn't? I don't know. I've seen a lot of your matches in your career. Would you say that match with Vlad was probably one of your closest matches you ever had?
Recently, I would definitely say that, because he's super strong. There's no two ways about it. He's a strong guy, and I took the edge off him. And that was it. I mean, he beat me the first 2 matches. I forgot. Did I foul out the second match?
I think you did.
Yeah, Chuck Bordeaux calling some bullshit elbow fouls that weren't even coexistent with this world.
They were actually there. Yes, Bill.
They
did.
weren't there. Rewatch the video. Don't get me started.
Every single
Here's the
time
reality.
Bill
He's
was
the-
hit right. It was
he's-
just. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter.
It is what it is. This is a guy that's going to come back. He's a young guy. He's 32 or 3 or whatever he is. I don't know how old. He's not that old. He's half
And
my age.
Russian. You can't leave out
He's
the
got a
Russian.
long career ahead of him. I see him as a dedicated puller. He's going to continue to get better. That's a given. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd love to pull him again. And we'll see where
What do
that
you think
goes.
would happen between Marab and Vlad? What do you think? If you
Well,
have to say
back to
something?
that. Now that question, that's what I was saying, is that I don't know Marab, but I feel like when somebody has been beaten by, I don't want to say, I'm necessarily this crazy legend, but I'm older, so I beat him. I think
You can say
that.
that. You can say
Vlad's
you're a
gonna-
legend, Bill. We all know you're a legend. That's why we all look at you as a legend.
No,
So
legends are done. Bill Sinks is still kicking ass. He's still adding to the
Well,
legacy.
I know, but I mean, all in all, he's still I mean, I seen John Brzenk pull. I mean, in one of his last matches, and I mean, he's a legend. Everybody, legend or not, I mean, whether he's still pulling, Bill Sinks is a legend.
Right, I see what you're saying, dude. You just have such a reputation. You're a legend. When people
Right.
know who you are before you get there,
Right.
Yeah. There's something to be said for that. No, that is true because a lot of times that's a huge edge at the tournament. They already know, a lot of the guys, and what happens there is somebody you might have a little bit of a struggle with, and maybe isn't mentally prepared to accept that you are at that level. It's gonna pave the way for an easy win. Really. So anyway, back to Vlad and Arab. I feel that I don't know. I feel that Vlad's going to win. I feel he's going to come prepared. That's what I see. And I haven't even kept up with him in his training, but I'm just guessing, just by my interaction with him, that he is going to come prepared. Now, on the flip side, Marab is super fast. But I think if he stops him, it's all over. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it could happen.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens. I mean, definitely the match to watch. The match to watch would be that.
And that's a completely lopsided point of view because I can't speak to anything I know about Marab other than what I've seen, and that's minimum,
Right.
So if Marab is listening, it's no disrespect to your capabilities. I can just think about where the lad's mind is at and where he's at in his career. That's all. I'm just basing that on what I'm suspecting.
Yeah.
That's all.
We'll see
Anyway.
what happens. I mean, he's a hook puller. You know that. I mean, and Marab's a top roller. Within speed, I mean, his hit is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just you've pulled Miguel. You've seen. I don't know if you saw the match between Marab and Miguel, but I mean, it was a very one-sided match.
I heard that, and I was, yeah, I did hear that.
Just seeing that, and it just shows. He's just on a different level. He is a Georgian world champion. This is no guy to take.
Right.
Georgian world champion. What does that mean? Georgia's a country, not a world. You can be Georgian country champion. These people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And that's the problem.
Buddy, it's just like saying playing soccer in Argentina or playing soccer in the United States. One of the best or not the best to play soccer in would be in Argentina. So if you won a championship in Georgia in arm wrestling, comparison to a different country, I'm pretty sure that puts a little bit more respect on his name, just for the fact that he's a Georgian world champion.
Right. Or he's a Georgian, even a Georgian arm wrestler in itself says something, but it could say something that could be taken or detrimental too. It'd be like, okay, what does that mean? Is he all juiced up? I don't know.
Is he all wound up on Mountain Dew or what?
I think this would be probably the most natural match between two guys at that weight class, just for the fact that he doesn't look like anything anywhere near that he takes anything. I mean,
right.
The guy looks like a physically fit person, that works all the time. Bill, he looks like you. He looks like a guy that literally, works his ass off all the time. He's shredded, built really well, doesn't have any fat on him, and he looks like a natural guy. I mean, Who knows? I really don't know. I'm not, but in general, probably from what I see from both sides, from you and from him, I mean, what would you say, actually, James, if you'd have to say something? Do you think he's taking something? Marab?
If he wins, yes. If he loses, Bill is just too fucking good. And if he wins, Marab's on all of it. Not a little bit. He's on whatever Arnold was taking, Sam Solik, the Kren brothers, and Brian Shaw. Everything under the sun.
He doesn't look like it. I really don't know, but
no, he looks fairly natty. But Georgians have that natural strength because they feed their children steroids when they're 10 and make their tendons really strong.
They grow up arm wrestling. That's why it's a sport in their country, like we have baseball, basketball. It's a natural sport in their country that they wake up with, and they're like, "Hey, did you practice today? Did you play ball today? Did you arm wrestle today?" That's what it is.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's different.
It's different. A job over there that you can get paid yearly is to arm wrestle and referee. That's a normal job that you can get over there that a lot of people do. Over here, you can't really get a reffing job and maintain your life just by reffing arm wrestling tournaments and super matches.
Right. Yeah. There's no. Yeah, you can't. That
Very,
is
very
true.
far between that we have arm wrestlers here that make a living off of arm wrestling. You know, we might have one or two, maybe three, but in general, they don't. In Georgia, they do. In other countries, they
Turkey,
do.
they do too. Turkey's
That's,
the same way.
that's
It's
their profession.
a lot
That's
of those.
yeah, that's their profession. That's what they do. They're actors and everything else because they're big stars over there. I mean, that's you know our big
Mhm.
sports star. Like we look at Michael Jordan and everything else. That's their big sports star over there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's different. Definitely different. Schools teaching their entries are absolutely fucking ridiculous. Makes ours look like nothing on for tournaments. I mean, I've seen tables lined up and they go through 1,000 entries. I mean, ridiculous.
That's unreal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely different. But besides that match, we went through Chris Michaels and DeVete, and then let's go to Michael. Oh, we did already. And then Tyler Edlin versus Ryan Woods. You guys know Tyler?
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
who Tyler is. Bill, you know who Tyler is. He's always with Wade Roberts, tall kid, black hair,
Oh, okay.
skinny.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
like a 198, 187
He's from
guy.
Maine?
Yep.
Wicked lever.
Yeah, long lever, big hand, big long arm, top roller, good,
Mm.
fast, cocky as a motherfucker.
Is he from Maine?
Yes, Southern Maine. Yep.
Southern Maine. Right on. Okay.
Wicked stud. He's got the meta glasses, so we can videotape people without permission.
Right. And then Ryan Woods pulls with Chris Michaels.
Right.
Ryan's I mean, he just got a win on Aiden LeMay. He's coming back.
Yeah,
That's-
Ryan is. Yeah, I see him now.
Look at
Yeah.
him.
That's Tyler
Yeah,
Edlin.
He's really out angling this photo as hard as he can, but
yeah, I see it.
I mean, Tyler's a
Um,
stud, dude. He's a stud. He's good.
Yeah,
oh yeah. How does it
Ryan is
make you
good
feel
too.
when you see him?
Ryan is super strong. You know, I mean, Carson, you pulled him when he came over. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't pulled him for a while. It's been a little bit since he's been up, or at least since I've pulled him at practice.
Right.
But I don't think I've seen many people just sink because he hooks
He
for sure,
hooks.
right? And
Right.
then Tyler's just way out.
Right.
I haven't seen many people be able to sink Tyler in there. So it's just
Hmm.
gonna be that lever versus that shorter arm trying to hook. So
Yeah,
I'd probably have to go with Tyler to be honest, but depends on what's the weight.
Yeah. What is it like?
176.
Mm,
Wow.
yeah.
And they're both actually at that weight around there right now. About
Yeah.
179. So they're both really
Mm.
don't really have to lose much, don't really have to gain much. So
Is that at your tournament on the 18th?
it is
Okay. How many matches do you have?
10.
10. Okay.
Yep. Starting at 11. It's going to be at Hurricane Grill and Wings, so it's a different location, not a hotel. So you can eat, drink, relax. It's going to be chairs and seats around the actual stage, and then there's going to be about 30 seats. 30, is it 30? No, 20, 30, 40,
Hmm.
about 60 seats in front of the stage, and then the rest of the bar and the rest of the whole restaurant would probably take over with all arm wrestlers. I'm sure it's going to be. Sometimes I undershoot and I think that's going to be enough room, and then I'm just like, Jesus, there's so many so many freaking people, but
Yeah.
it's good. It's good to have a
That's
lot of people.
good. That is good.
Yeah,
I like an intimate scene personally. I hate it when everyone's separated. To me, when everyone's wrapped around a table and I'm pulling, I love that. When
Yeah.
everyone wants to be a part of it, it's not
that's
little
what I,
cliques.
that's what I kind of did. Literally, I put tables and chairs all around, and then just it's going to be the table right there in the middle, and just everybody kind of in back of it. There's going to be one, two, three, four, five, 6 tables, and just chairs lined up, and then the whole bar around. It's kind of I've shot the video, so kind of get an
Mhm.
idea of where you're going to be and how you're going to be able to watch and everything. So it's really it's going to be good. Definitely going to be good. Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Who else we got in this card?
let me see.
We're all saying Tyler's gonna win. Ryan doesn't have a chance.
I highly doubt that. I'm not saying anything, but I think it's going to be 3-2, very close. Next match is Tim Zaffilia versus Matt Morrison. You know Tim? Tim's pulled a couple different people. Matt Morrison's pulled. I mean, they both pulled a couple different. Matt Morrison pulled Tim Bushy at King of the Tri-State, and Tim Zaffilia pulled Glenn Tupper same time, pretty much. So Matt
They
Morrison.
both pull like outside, top roll, no elbow protection.
Right, pretty much Cobra position, just trying to hit sideways.
I love both these guys, but when I watch them arm wrestle, I'm doing that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great match between both of them. I mean, right arm, they're both on the left, so it's gonna be right arms. It's gonna be a good match. Ryan Austin versus Evan James Reed.
Yeah, Evan works out
That's
with
a good one.
Chris Michaels.
Terrible match. Ryan smashes them 3-0.
Definitely not.
He's going to show them the
What-
difference between a civilized person and Neanderthal. We're smarter.
Evan's
Is
really
that
good.
is that 198?
That's
How
at
long?
198.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely a good match. What do you think, Bill?
I
That was a
don't.
good
I
one.
know Evan. I know Evan, and he's training with Chris Michaels and those guys.
Yeah.
But I don't really know the other guy. So I don't think I do anyway. So it's hard. I don't
That's
know.
James's buddy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Austin.
Get the beard.
Oh,
He pulled
okay.
Carson in a super match. What was it? 2 super matches ago, Carson?
Yeah. Two shields ago we pulled. Yeah. He's Phil who was there who was pulling Jamie. It's his brother.
Right.
Philip Austin's little brother. Big little brother.
Big little brother. Gotcha. How did that go, Carson? Did you beat him 6-0 or?
I think I 6-0'd lefty and then righty. We went 3 for 3. But yeah, Ryan feels good. I don't know how the weight cuts kind of treating him. Like his matches with who did he pull? Pulled
Ethan
Ethan
Sherritt.
and
Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah, there. I wonder if the weight cut. I mean, those guys are really good too, but I wonder if the weight cut affected him because he even cut for my match, and I think it probably impacted him because he's
Right.
normally a much bigger guy.
Yeah.
Um,
He's cruising around and
but
staying around the weight right now, around 2 and change, 205, 207. So he is staying around that weight to be comfortable. He's been after he had to
mhm,
cut for Tyler, and nothing to take away from Ryan, but I mean Tyler also cut down to 176 when he should have been bulking up to 198 to go up against Ryan,
mhm,
but he wanted to pull in the tournament. So
Mm-hmm.
that affected also that match with Tyler and Ryan. But all in all, Ryan beat him. It is what it is. I think it would have been a different match if Tyler bulked up to the 198 like he needed to. But
mhm.
you know, Ryan won and he beat him, so it is what it is. And but yeah, so
Yeah,
he's cut down a
I think
little bit.
Evan's still figuring it out. I think he's still getting the. He's coming into it. I think Evan, but he's still relatively new.
Mm.
What do you think?
Yeah, he's.
Do you think it's going to be Evan or do you think it's going to be Ryan?
I don't know. It might be closer than you think.
Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that mean guy. Look at them biceps, dude.
And Ryan's also pulling Gustavo. He's pulling Gustavo left-handed.
Right. Okay.
That's going to be a good match.
Right.
Gustavo just lost up against Matt Flipton, and Ryan just beat Ethan Sherry. Ethan Sherritt's a fucking bulldog, man. He's so good,
Mm,
really
yeah.
good.
He had some good matches today.
Who, Ethan?
Yeah.
Ethan did.
Mhm,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a great guy too. Beyond,
He is a great guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a great guy. Beyond a fantastic puller. Same thing with Matt Bush. I mean, great team.
Matt
Caleb
kicked
John.
ass today, too.
Yeah, he won.
Oh, they have
Yeah.
they have a phenomenal team, dude, and they have such good pretty much how they help each other out. I mean, so they have a solid team, dude. Really good people. phenomenal pullers. And
It's a
Caleb,
relatively new team. You know, it's like maybe 2 years old. I don't even know. I'm
yeah,
guessing, but it's
mainly,
relatively.
yeah, mainly it's like 3 or 4 of them. It's like Caleb Johnson, Ethan Sherritt, Matt Bush, and I think that's about it, mainly.
Yeah,
Now,
but he
and
said
now,
that
and now Mariah too. Mariah Bush, she just started
I
pulling too. So
think they get a few more. I think they get like 15, 10, 15 guys now.
they do have
Yeah.
a lot of pullers. I just mainly see them at when I see them at tournaments. It's usually like 4 or 5 of them. So it's mainly
Mhm.
like Ethan Sherritt, Matt Bush, Mariah, and Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised to see Matt Bush drop as much weight as he did. I didn't realize that until I saw him today.
Is he 76 or 54?
70, I don't know, 76, I think.
Okay.
Carson, you know?
Yeah, he
Maybe
he would have had to been under 170 for that tournament.
170. Okay.
Uh,
So did he pull at 170 or?
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
shit, huh?
I mean, he could have been lighter.
He
I
could have
don't
been
know
lighter.
exactly,
He
but
looked lighter to me.
Wow.
Hard to tell, though.
That's crazy, huh? He dropped down a lot of weight. Well, I mean, he's pretty good though. I mean, he's a strong guy. I mean, even for
Yeah,
so
yeah. No, he is.
170 is
technical too. Like
really
his match
technical.
with Yusuf was a good match, I think.
Very smart. He's a very smart puller.
How did that go with Yusuf, with Matt?
Yusuf
It
beat
was,
3-2.
yeah, I was. It looked close though.
It's
You know what I
close,
mean? Like not only in the rounds, but just they were long. I feel
right?
like.
Yeah,
Huh.
But yeah, that was a
Interesting.
bit ago, like
Yeah,
October, I think.
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yusuf's got a crazy table IQ.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Very
very
smart
technical.
puller. He's strong, but he's very good. He's a very technical puller.
Hmm. I only got a couple more minutes, guys, and I got to run.
Yeah, of
I was
course.
gonna say we're over the hour mark,
Oh,
ladies and
we are? Oh,
gentlemen.
no kidding. Already?
Already.
Well,
Wow.
you copped on a little late, Bill, but
Right on.
it's all the time made a lot. Hey, I got a quick question. I know we're talking about the throw back, throw down, and throw on your back. What do you guys think about real quick? East versus West 23 is coming up.
Yeah,
What do you guys think, Devin or Vitaly on the right arm? I just want to ask, like,
Devin.
are Americans or North Americans?
Devin.
I think it's got to be Devin, but
Devin's a different
No?
puller, right? Devin's a
you know,
different puller.
way more center control on that
Yeah,
right than he does left. So
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he
it's gonna be
does.
big for him.
What do you think, Bill? You're a legend in the table and in the world of arm
I
wrestling. Your
think,
opinion matters here.
I think it's going to be a good match, but I think I think Vitaly will win two and Devin will win the whole thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh, you think Devin, or do you think Vitaly gets the first two,
Mm.
or do you think it'll be a mismatch throughout the rounds?
I think it'll be a mismatch.
Oh, like you might get a good flash in real quick or
I don't know.
something.
He might be, or Devin might foul out. I don't know. It's interesting. I feel it's going to be a good match. Vitaly is so tall, and he's such a long lever.
Yeah.
And
If he
he's in his
gets
peak
out,
prime right now, 33 years old.
yeah, right.
Devin's 50, 51.
51, I think. Yeah, he's 51. So
And then I think another one that's you got to bring up is Dave Chafee defending the 115 kg versus Ivan Matashenko.
yeah, I
Hook
feel
for side pressure. What normally wins, Bill? Is it side pressure or is it hook?
it depends on the opponent. I think it depends on if they got a crazy side pressure, but they lose their hand. I mean, in Todd's case, it's different a little bit. I feel, but I don't know. It's Chafee's got so much horsepower. If he wins the first match or two, then it's over. He's going to win. But if he doesn't, then I think his endurance isn't as good. I don't think so. That's
Yeah,
what
and
I'm saying.
Ivan normally doesn't foul to get restarts. Normally it's either win or lose with Ivan. So
Right. So if he jumps into a hook, then Dave might have trouble. You know, but Dave's is crazy strong anyway. If he's training like he was at one time, you know, it'll be a tough match for sure.
right, and as long as his neck's healthy, he's not having spine problems.
Right.
That's the biggest thing, like you just said earlier, dude. Injuries is huge in this sport.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the next match. Victor Clearwater versus Matt Butler. You pulled Victor, James.
I never pulled Matt. Victor seems very strong in the side pressure, but gives his hand. Matt seems to be very cup oriented, so I think that's really gonna hurt Victor. Because if you like giving your hand up and that guy wants to cup and come through, that's normally your kryptonite with a floppers press, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, you got to run, guys. It was
All
great
right.
chatting with you.
Bill,
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
for
again
having on,
soon.
I
Bill.
appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for having me.
Good night.
Appreciate it. All right, take care.
I say I probably got like 10 more minutes, Steve.
Yeah, we're good. Whenever you want to fucking clack out, we clack out.
All right, I'm done now.
All right, bye, bitch.
Yeah.
No.
I don't even need a goodbye from you.
Yeah, seriously.
Text me an apology.
Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
All right, who do you got? Let's bang out these last couple ones.
All right. Next one is Tim Lewis versus Alexander.
Wow, we really did Tim Lewis a favor with my appendix rupturing, huh?
Yeah,
Poor fella.
we'll see what happens. We will see what happens.
I want Alexander to win because that means I'd smash Tim Lewis.
Was it this left arm?
Yep.
Left.
Left. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Is
it's
this the-
what, $200 match?
This is, I think, 100 or 200. I'm not sure, but they're putting money on it. So
I like that. That makes it more makes you want to try kind of stuff.
yeah.
Oh, just so you guys know, while we've been doing the pod, I've been trying to bully Tim Bushy into pulling Burdock left-handed for $500. I'm gonna see if he's gonna take it.
That's ridiculous.
Well, Burdock just pulled 12 times on the left arm alone in a super match without including fouls, and he just got beat by Carson here, and he got beat by Phil. So Bird's pretty beat up. So if Bushy was smart, he'd take the bet, but I don't know if he will.
What is this for? I mean, when?
Next weekend at the Battle of the Mountains, Steve,
Serious?
Tim's
That's crazy. I mean,
not a lot of recovery time. It's in Bushy's favor.
I think Tim.
He's got 10 more minutes to respawn, or I'm pulling out my money bet.
That's fine.
After saying it out loud, that's a terrible idea.
So, what do you think of the match, Alex or Tim?
What do you think, Carson?
I don't know. Is this is the Alex that Colin pulled at one of your tournaments, Steve, right-handed?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about his left hand. Obviously, I've seen Tim pull a couple times.
So
I wouldn't really know what to call it on that one.
His right arm is, I think, his dominant arm. But he's so fast. I mean, and Tim is, I don't want to say slow, but he's just not as fast as he needs to be. But once he gets into that hook position, it's hard to get him out. You mean, kind of you're in trouble type thing. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, real quick,
No,
it's King of the Mountains Arm Wrestling Tournament, April 11th, 2026 at Harley Jack's Burgers and Brews.
Does that mean you're going, James?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I can't pull again, but
It doesn't matter.
I'll be there. So
You're
going?
yeah, I'll be there.
You gonna win?
I don't know. I feel pretty beat up, but it'll be fun at least.
Are you gonna go to the 198s, or are you staying in the 220s for right now?
No, I couldn't cut that in that short amount of time. I'm
Just
like
don't
210
drink
right
water,
now,
eat for a couple days. You'd make 198. It's what?
I'm not doing
201 with a weight allowance. You can't cut 5 pounds.
He's got to cut
No,
weight.
I don't do all that.
Just getting beaten up. Nah, dude.
Take a laxative
No.
bottle and just wait a minute. You'll make weight.
So for the last match is Joe Yaros versus John Bigelow.
Oh, what a match! I like this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. If you had to say, who would you say, James?
Again, I'm gonna do this completely off being a bastard. I've never pulled John, but I pulled Joe and beat him. So if Joe beats John, I beat John, and that's arm wrestling math 101. If you don't like it, take it up with the guy that came up with it. But both
Arm Wrestling 101.
both are wicked stout fucking pullers, very good. But I think obviously John's gonna go deep hook, and if I was Joe, I'd just go for a top roll and bust that hand.
Do you think that's what's going to happen, or?
I hope it does, because that means I can do it. That's what I think. Murdoch says he's going with Joe. PCT or PC Tech GK says yo. That's got to be Mike Bisman. All right, who else we got? Or is that it?
That's all the matches.
What do you think, Carson? You pulled Joe?
Yeah, but I haven't pulled John, so. But I'll go under the same principle that you're rooting for Joe for. I'll do that as well.
Yeah, Carson also has pins on Joe, so he's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Arm wrestling math 101.
After we had a
When
super
Joe
match the weekend before, but you know,
Joe's
there's a lot of
fresh.
context.
When Joe is fresh and in the game, Joe's a different puller.
Oh yeah, when Joe puts on that flannel and no sleeves, dude, he's a different man. He's a beast.
He is.
Great beard too. I don't mind it.
It's a flannel, dude.
Yeah, I want to get in the Strap Podcast official flannels, but Steve says it's too yee.
Yeah, just give me like something that's not going to be a flannel, bro. No flannels. Just a regular. Why don't we just get hoodies?
Oh, we can get a Gucci Vuitton.
A Gucci Vuitton.
I love me some Gucci Vuitton, bro.
A Versace.
Anything else we want to bring up real quick, or honorable mentions?
Throwback Throwdown, April 18th at the Hurricane Grill. Be there. It's going to be a great time. New venue. It's going to be food, drinks, the whole nine. And awards. First place gets 3 awards. Second place gets 2 awards. Third place gets 1 award. You get to pick out your award. And yeah.
Ooh, you know, be a baller move, making the guys you beat pick out the awards for you. Say, hey, what does Daddy get? What should Daddy get?
You're so stupid. Oh my god. Share, like, subscribe, and also we'll be on YouTube for the next few weeks until they let me back on Facebook.
Nah, we're done with Facebook. Come find us over here. It's more fun on YouTube.
It is fun on YouTube, so we're still going to be sticking on YouTube and Facebook, but either way.
Bird, if you win first, you get 3 first place trophies. You play second, you get 2 first place or second place trophies. Third, you get 1.
Yep.
It's backwards. It doesn't make sense, but that's why it's at the throwback, throw down on your butt crack.
Why would you get 3 awards for third place? If anything, you get 3 awards for first place.
I would be like, give me 3 for third, give me 4 for 2, and give me all of them for first.
Shut the fuck up. But yeah, share, like, subscribe. April 18th, Throwback Throwdown. It's going to be a great time. And
congratulations to Carson King.
Congratulations
on your 6th title defense.
Seriously.
Thank you for having me on.
Dude, we love to have you. No one, I think, beats Carson at 198. You don't believe me? Come challenge him at the Shield event and take it away from me.
Yeah, this time
I gotta get through your boy first here, James.
Well, I'm hyping that up. Like, hypothetically, right now, I'm giving you your flowers. I don't want to be like, he's amazing, but my guy's going to smash him. Don't do that. That's next episode.
All right.
Let you have a week of fame, brother.
But let's just put that out there for next time for the Vermont Shield. If you do want to challenge them, and you will be able to, because it's not just a Vermont event. Other states can now participate, which is great. So if you do want to go up against Carson, you can. And if you can beat him, we'll see. And yeah, that'll be for next time again. Share, like, subscribe. YouTube, that's what we're going to be on for the next few weeks. And Facebook will be on after that with YouTube too as well.
Yeah, we'll still share the link to Facebook, but it's just going to bring you to YouTube.
But thank you guys for coming on. Thank you, Carson, for coming on. James, you're the man.
Shout out to Starlink. This shit works way better than dial-up internet.
Exactly. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good night.